Hi everyone, this is Rohit from Lifestyle Mastery, and I'm excited to have Olga Bortnikova, who's a seasoned entrepreneur, travel expert, and the co-founder of travel tech startups YouTravel and TripsRyder. Under her leadership, the companies have grown into booming platforms with over $30 million in GMV and more than 500,000 monthly users. Welcome to the show, Olga.
Hello, Rohit. Hi, everybody. Really excited to talk today and to be useful for you.
Awesome. So you have an interesting journey. You started, a couple of years back building you travel. But how did you get your start in startups, and what got you excited about travel?
Oh, I was traveling a lot before I start my startup, like in travel industry. And so once, like always, I prepare all my adventures by myself. I
Right.
spent like 2 weeks, and I try to be like as detailed as I could be. And it was really great experience. But one day I didn't have any time to like prepare all this adventure, and I decided to jump into the package tour. That was China. I remember that. And after that, after this adventure, that was actually a horrible experience because I faced with everything that make travelers sad because
Right.
people like try to cheat me. People try to make more money on like my experiences. And but I knew that how does it work. And in the end of this adventure, I had huge question in my head why people travel this way and what should I do if I don't want to travel with package tour, but then I don't have time. Like from another hand, I don't have time to prepare all this adventure by myself. So I figure it out and I talk to people. I talk a lot, and it turns out there is a travel creators all over the world who do really amazing adventures, amazing like experiences, and nobody know them, but their friends or people like word of mouth. So I decided like everybody should know about them, and I'm on a mission to show everybody that travel could be really amazing and life-changing experience. And I started TripsRyder, and I started a travel company, and till now I'm really excited about this mission.
Interesting. And you would have been to a lot of countries. Who do you think are the friendliest people, and who do you think are not the friendliest people in the world?
My belief is like people are mirrors of yourself. So
Hmm.
if you're friendly, if you're curious, if you're like even if you make mistake when you talk to different people, if you like feel yourself comfortable in terms of it and self-confident around you, just self-confident, friendly people. If you try to find some adventures,
Yeah.
for sure you can find it. So
Right.
like I didn't have any really bad experience. I was in difficult situation. I was sleeping in the park during the night because we didn't have any like places to stay overnight, and that that was time where there is no internet and no like any connection. So like we decided, okay, we need to stay in the park, and
Hmm.
like but always we face with people who try to help us, and they know that okay, like you are visitors here, you are like our guests, and people always try to help.
Got it. Interesting. And you started off with you travel first, right? And then you started with TripSider. How was the experience building, you travel? And obviously, before the call we talked about, I've had experience working in a travel marketplace. In fact, was a hotel accommodation marketplace. But what comes first? Is it supply or demand? Especially when you started off with you travel.
Yeah, this is a really great question because there is no like golden bullets or something that you need to do this or this. Some companies can do with supply first, some companies with demand first. But my personal experience was like this. We started you travel and then TripSider, and we focus on demand. on supply. Because
Okay.
what we started to do, we talk directly to travel creators and tell them like, we want to sell you, we want to make your business bigger. And they answer, like everybody, like all people, they answer us, okay, you are not the first and you are not the last, and you don't have any chance to do this properly. So like, you can do this. And I tell them personally, okay, you need to do nothing. Just let me sell your product. Is it okay for you? I like, if I sell, you give me commission. If not, like, you do nothing. So like, what you lose? And I remember we had first 300 tours on our platform, and we like put it together on the platform, and we started to sell it with different channels. First of all, we started with paid channels. That was expensive, and we started to we found the groups on Facebook, and when people like type like, oh, I want to go to Morocco. Where, like, do you have any tips or like recommendation? I wrote them like, yes, yes, you need to check this website. You need to check this travel creator. And like, we also use Meetup with TripsRyder. We use Meetup where we organize like educational like event online, where we like say about, okay, this is Morocco, this is amazing travel creators, you can do this in this destination. And first, like, it was like this manually, like non-scalable, just like we do first 100, from the mindset for first 100 travelers. And after that, we figure out like we could gather one group, one full group for one travel creator. And
Okay.
that was our success case. We said like, we send them all merchandise, our like swag, and we send them our flag, and we ask travel creators to do all the pictures from different angles, like a lot, like to do this. And he said, yeah, for sure, like it's your group, like I can do this for you. And after that, we start to say, do you do you see this? We gather group for travel creators. We can do this, and we show everybody. We show all the travel creators who we reached out, and we tell them this is our success case. You can do the same, and all this stuff. And for the demand for the travelers, we start to say like, can you see these happy people? We have a lot of reviews, because this first group was we didn't know these people. Like, it
Right.
was really customers. So like, we asked them, can you give us feedback on our product, feedback on your adventure, review on our website, review on Google, and we definitely give you whatever you want on your next adventure. Just give us this one. And that first like 12 or 15 people, I don't remember exactly the number, but that was a group. And that people was so kind. They knew that we are startup. They knew that we showed them all the progress of our work, and they were so loyal. And till now, some of them, they write to me directly, say, hey, Olga, do you remember me? I was in your like first tour on your website. They say, yeah, sure. I'm so excited about it. So yeah, from our side, demand was second, supply was first, and for us, travel creators is a quite unique offer. So like, we wanted to make them happy, and to make connection with them, and agree that we can sell them. But
Hmm.
after that, we start to offer other products.
Got it. Got it. Interesting. And obviously, before the call, we had this discussion, but I always wonder, how do you get your first 100 or 1,000 customers? What's the onboarding like, and do you remember, what were those 100 customers for you?
Yeah, that was amazing. I try to remember about first customers, and I remember that we start to do like paid traffic. Like, we start to work with Google, with like all these paid channels,
Nice.
and we figure out that we have some clients, but it's expensive. We like for us, and we don't have any like we didn't get any funding, so we launched it by ourselves, because before the startup I knew nothing about venture capital. I knew nothing about startup. So like we started to do business. Like I said, business should make money. Like
Yeah.
we need to make something something that works.
Correct.
And so like that's why we start to we put the phone number on our website. So we ask people to call, and people usually, when they try to people that time people like to call, and like it was like 3 5 years ago, and like people actually, if they want to go somewhere, they want to know details, so they try to call and ask a lot of questions. And we were like on the phone 24 30 36 365 days per year,
Yeah.
like all the time. And we answered the question, and the conversion rate was so small, like it was like around zero. But we, like, with this Facebook group, with this meetup, with these paid channels, with these calls, we start to collect something. We knew that it's not scalable, it's not working like this all the time, but we need something that can launch the machine. And like even like we call to HR agencies and say like, maybe your company want to like send your like employees to some tours.
Nice.
And we try to reach everybody. And when we collect first like 100, like about 100 travelers, we understand what was working well, what wasn't working. And we start to like as like we started to work just with working channel. We didn't try to launch on working channels. So it's more like, when you when you have a farm, you put seed in the ground, and you
Yeah.
have, for example, 4 from 10, and you work with this 4. You don't try to make this other 6 like to grow faster, or like no expectation. You just work with this one. So we was like this. We were we worked with the search engine optimization, paid channels, with the CPA, like and yeah, like this is for and email marketing, yeah, CRM marketing. That was the first channel that we focused on.
Got it. And especially, when you're like an immigrant and you're looking to raise your first round of funding, I was fortunate enough to work with a female founder. I've realized that for female founders, it's so difficult to raise funding. They get 2% of their entire VC funding. But what was your experience of raising your first round of funding?
That was, I'm like, maybe I'm some different person or have different perspective, but I'm truly believe that like when you do business, you need to do business first.
Yeah,
Funding and everything, all the investment that you get, is just help to build your business. It's not
right.
like a focus. And I know that a lot of people start to company and they start to focus on, we need to fund like we need to raise the funds, we need to do this, and then we will launch our product, then we will scale our product, then like something. And for in my experience, that was, we launched company, we didn't get any money, and we started to do by ourselves. Was it hard? Yes. It could be faster for sure with funding, but I'm not sure that we could scale it like this if we had the funding in the beginning, because we did a lot of mistake by ourselves, and we started to feel the market, we started to feel our business. And when we launch when we understand that we can launch new markets in the United States and TripsRyder, we figure out that it needs too much money to scale and to launch and to try all these hypotheses. So we decided, okay, and we were in San Francisco, and we were like around, all people around us was like a finding venture capital. And so like, yeah, maybe maybe that's a good idea to raise the first fund, and we did pre-seed round, and mm, that was a really rich experience. I mean, like it was different, and we talked with different people, and like main three lessons that I got from it is, first of all, you definitely need to uh, feel confident with your product. You
Right.
need to understand with your business, and you need to don't try to delegate knowledge of your business on somebody. All people try to give us a lot of advices, and they were controversial, and we said like, why, what? And that was all the time. And after some I don't know, 30 calls, I said, okay, this is my business, I will do this. I
Right.
don't care. And from this, we start to meet people who say it's wrong, and we say Tel Aviv, like, okay, this is your way, this is our way, we will go this way directly. And but this decision brings us our people who
Right.
believe the same idea. And this is the lesson number one, like be self-confidence. And I take it from this period. Second one, it was about consistency.
Right.
I thought like raising funds, like that was first my round. I thought like that was like this. I knew my business. This is my numbers. Like I need this money. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, this is not working. You need to build relationship. You need to spend time on understanding, show people, like be transparent, show people your progress, and involve people, because loyalty comes with like understanding yourself, understanding you as a product, you as a company. So investors want to see this transparency, see the numbers, how it changed, and they don't know you. If they cannot make a decision from like first sight. So I understand, like we need to be consistent. We start to build all this relationship where we start to make updates. If people say this is not our market, we say, okay, that's it's okay. It's okay. It's not your market. Just let me give you like all of the updates. And like we start to talk with people and share our ideas. And like, yeah, that works really well, because after like 3 months, we closed the round, and all
Nice.
people who was in this round were people who we talk more than 3 months. I mean, like we talk from different channels, but we make update them. So consistency is like second lesson for me. And third one is more about like we talk to people about our product and numbers, and we figure out that numbers doesn't work and mission doesn't work. I mean,
Okay.
like it needs to be all together. It needs
Mhm.
to be people who do this product. Mission, what they driving, what the like, what's why do they do this? Numbers, it's like how your business like goes from point one to point B, and like all is together. And when you show everything, like I mean, like when you understand this, when you show this, it makes a big picture for the investor. And even they don't understand don't understand the market, they can see the big picture and they can see the trend. That's why they can make all this analysis, and they can understand, okay, this could work, and maybe this is like after pandemic that could work better. And this big picture you need to bring, and understand that everything works. I mean, like all the in ones. And the last one, I understand it right now. Just I want to share it.
Yeah.
It's a form of assure. Like a founder should create a format. CEO should create a format because when we don't have deadline,
No.
we never make decisions.
Yeah.
And all the startups, especially in the first rounds, they so scary to go and say to the investor, like, we close the rounds, that's
Yeah.
it. And they scary because this is first step, and they don't know what to do. And from my perspective right now, I understand that what we did, why that was like worked, that we got this round, because we say, okay, this is it. we don't have we don't want to raise any more money because we have working business, and I don't want to spend any more time to do this. So we decided to say, okay, stop. We didn't know that it works like this way. For sure, now it's all people say about format that works. From our perspective, that was my personal belief. Like, we are founders, we are business people. We need to build a business, and funding is for our business. So we tired of all this uh, clouds of calls and everything, because we want to scale our business. And that's why we say, like, okay, we tired of it. We need to close the rounds. And
Mm.
that moment, everybody started to be hurry up and signed everything. And that was really like, it was like in last minute. Everybody who say we don't know, we say yes, and we are down. And that was really funny, like, and now I remember that. And the former works really well, like, and deadline works really well.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that makes sense because, especially in the last couple of years, it's becoming harder for founders to close on the round. So I think deadlines would really work. Um, and especially when you were looking to acquire customers, what channels worked for you, and what did not work.
hmm Yeah, as I said in the beginning, like paid channels and
Yeah,
SEO, search engine optimization, works well. And that was really funny because we start to make all this Google ads and start to work with that. And it starts to show us result, and we can track it week by week, and everything worked great. But SEO, was like, nobody understands this. Like, you give money to a SEO manager, pray half of a year, and after that you see result. And we said, like, because it's a long-term channel, and firstly you need to do a lot. And if you're personally not not inside of this, and this is your first experience, or like maybe like some of the first experiences, and that's why, like, you need to keep calm and say, okay, I did my best to choose a manager, like, who do this, to hire the person. I did my best. Now I need not to make this person feel crazy because of you, because you don't have any result, but you give a lot of money to them. And yeah, that works so really well. We were like so patient. 5 months. We started to work with SEO, and first month nothing, second month nothing, third month nothing. But you pay, and you pay all months over months, and you feel like, oh my gosh, is it work or not? You have all these thoughts in your head, but you need to be patient with SEO. And I know that all my friends, in terms of SEO, and they talk like this, quite the same. You need to be patient, and
yeah,
who are patient enough, who calm enough in terms of this, they get good results. So, like, we knew that, we saw this, and like, we say, okay, in 5 months we will come back, and we need a result. These 5 months we will be calm, but do your job great. And yeah, we did a great job with our first sales manager, and right now it's the biggest part of our traffic goes with this channel. And you asked me about what didn't work.
yeah.
It's social media. I
Awesome.
don't know. This is magic. I don't know,
Uh,
because all our travel creators get traffic from social media,
uh,
from especially from Instagram,
yeah.
especially. we started to work with these channels, and it was nothing. We
Mm.
spent a lot. We did a lot of we check a lot of hypotheses and a lot of iterations, but it never works really well. So it's the smallest smallest channel in our marketing mix. But we never say like never. We never say it's never worked for us. We say, okay, not today. We will check another hypothesis. So like for now, we still can checking hypotheses, and we figure out right now already in after a lot of time, we for our market for travel influencers works, and
Okay.
segmentation of client works because different people use different channel, different social medias in different ways.
Right.
So we start to work and check hypotheses in terms of this, but till now it's not the best channel for us. But we are on we so believe in that. So like someday we will go there. So like we are consistently checking hypotheses on that, but this
Right.
is not working for us really well.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. And especially, uh, AI has taken over in the last couple of years. How has, the technology, especially AI, transformed the way, travelers are planning and experiencing their journeys going forward?
Yeah, like AI is really pushing travel agencies and pushing travel industry forward. It's
Right.
really like it's obvious, yes, and it influence through the personalization. A lot of AI function can personalize your experience, and we had the experience with the travelers uh, who just ask GPT-4 about like, okay, I need to go to like I don't remember the country, like let it be Morocco. I need to go to Morocco. Can you give me advices where should I go? And GPT create all the tour for like 7 days. And what did this person do? This GPT cannot be 100% sure that exact places, especially in developing countries, are open, are like correct. And it shows that like you can go there directly. So like somewhere you need to have permits. So what did this person do? They send us this answer of GPT and say, I want adventure like this. Can you make it more like personalized for me? So
Mm.
our travel creators get this base and pull everything together, and that was really a great adventures because in terms of expectation of person, uh, I know that he was so happy because he matched AI and the personal style creator, and he was happy, and he and his friends and family. But in general, right now, personalization is number one in terms of AI. And second is the real-time assistance. I truly believe that travel go in this direction, and mm, to know more about places, to know more about when you already come to the country or to the city, you can ask this your assistant where to go, what uh, personal assistant knows you, and they can recommend you something better. And but more interesting, and I like this most, is predictive analytics and automated operations, because that can works and decrease the cost of adventures for travel agencies and for customers, because AI can analyze historical data, and we can check about what is the peak and the season, what is the like fluctuation of air like tickets, like cost of air tickets and accommodation, and about in terms of adventure, and our travel creators, they organize and they can create the adventures in the low season, and they can check this data that they couldn't do before because they don't have this amount of data. So like on our platform, we use it right now. We use the predictive system, we use recommendation system, we optimize our analytics and operations through the AI already now. And like this, we see that some works we did for like 20 days, and right now we can do this in 2 days because
No.
of all this automation. And we said like, okay, that works for us. We will definitely use it for like as a product for our travel creators. That this is, I truly believe this part change, this is not visible part because like you don't see how exact operation, like what can you automate, and what part of analysis you can automate to make business work well and less cost less. And yeah, but this is work, and I think that influence of that part much bigger than personalization.
Mm, correct. And especially, since COVID, I mean, the travel industry has gone through its own ups and downs. But what other trends in the travel tech industry excites you the most? Any new trends, and how you looking at leveraging those particular trends?
Yeah, the trans is really amazing question about. I love this because we always try to be on trends, and that's for our business it's really easy because we work with travel creators who are
Yeah.
changing really fast, and our like values is the flexibility and to do changes as fast as we can. So we see the trends about sustainability, and we launch a lot of ideas about checking hypotheses about how to make all the tours sustainable. We stop to work with the child creators who like offer really not sustainable tours, and we start to focus on educate people because nobody knows that it's unsolved problem actually how to make travel sustainable, and who this is responsible of. I mean, like travelers who need to think about how they travel, or travel agencies, or travel creators, or like marketplaces who need to like push this industry. So we have criteria of sustainability, and we start to educate all the travel creators how to use this and how to make their business more efficient using these criteria, because sustainability not always to make this tour more expensive, but people want to make good impact when they travel. So you can use some different criteria. For example, you can tell people about trash bins on the route, and that
Mm,
makes it sustainable, but they don't know the first time here. But the
yeah.
travel guides never think about it, that the first time here, that's why they need to be shown that like okay, here is the trash bin, we got the toilet paper there. Sometimes people don't think about it, but it's easy, and this is like just one small instrument. When you educate travel creators, they try to make this they use it in the tours, they use it in their marketing, so like they make themselves more successful. And in terms of second is the mm, it's local providers, and we see more people want. It's more like always. Also it's about sustainability, but it's more about local providers. We want to support people on the like some countries, and we want to pay people there on that countries, because when you travel to South Sudan, for example, and
Yeah.
there is a travel creator, yeah, he talked to you, he say like, I do my education, I do my university, and I need $50 to like pay for this education. So like $50, it's like this is the money that can change their lives.
Yeah.
But sometimes we like when we don't think about it, we pay big amounts, like we pay $5,000 for the company that's located in some big country, and the money stay here, and like they pay a small amount to a travel creator on the place, on travel guides, and they don't have any money. So if the full price they go to directly to the country or to that provider, what change could be? Because they try to leave, and for them it's really big money. And when we focus on that attention of people, they understand that they want to make this a good impact. And this is the next trend that we see, and people really think about it, but they don't know how to use it. Okay, what should I do? I want to do a good thing, but what? How? What? I'm not like a big fish in this market of travel, but I'm just traveler. What should I do? So like
Hmm.
this is the second chance we see, and for sure AI, LLM, it's working on, it's a huge trend on the
Yeah.
travel industry, and all this data analytics, it's a huge trend. I see this, and I really excited to deep dive there because it's interesting how the shape of industry could change. Because
Hmm.
new companies that use all these instruments definitely already win the competition in some in some small pieces.
Yeah. So, especially about AI, do you think, a lot of travel agencies won't exist in next couple of years? We are already talking about marketing agencies who are really suffering because, AI can do a lot of marketing stuff. But especially, since I come from India, you got a lot of call centers who are handling a lot of these phone calls and all that. Do you think AI will disrupt all this travel industry, especially the travel agencies and the call centers?
Yeah, I believe that um, it's like a phones.
Hmm.
When phones was created,
Hmm.
people thought like, oh my gosh, we changed the world. And like, no, like we exist in right now. All these people have work. They create something new. I believe in the concept. So like, person and people, human can create the concept. AI cannot create the concept. AI can do the job. So like right now, some concepts could be outdated, but some new concept already come into the market. So all these company for now, like who do this job, they just refocus on some new concepts. And I know that a lot of people right now in the world, they don't know what is the AI, how does it exactly work, and they definitely need to educate, to be educated, and they want to use it, but they don't know how. So all these companies usually see this trend, they see the changes, and they focus on, okay, now yesterday we were call agencies, today we are educational AI in travel company. So
Yeah.
something like this. And
Right.
I'm quite sure that all the industry will definitely change. It's never will be the same as like 5 years ago, but it will be the same industry, but it will be new era of travel.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, and Olga, I quickly want to do the top three. What's your favorite business book?
Yeah. I like Matt Machari. He's the coach, and his book about the great CEO within. It's really like my book. It's handbook, and I use it like almost every day to make a right way connect with my team, to manage my company, to do some work. Because if I improve myself to be the better CEO, I improve my company. It's because I'm always narrow the bottleneck.
Got it. Got it. We'll put that in the show notes. Um, and if you could go back in time when you started working on TripSider, what is the one thing you would have focused on or done thing differently?
I'm definitely start to build community of travel creators faster. As I said, we have community, but I truly believe in this power and the network effect and the I was working on community management earlier in that time.
Correct. And do you have any favorite online tool, for example, Gmail, Slack, Zoom?
Sorry, say it again.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite online tool? Or anything other than TripSider? Any tool?
Okay.
Yeah.
For now, my like tool that I'm using every day is two tools actually, GPT and Perplexity. So I use it every day. Like for now, I start to Google, I start to use Perplexity and
Oh, nice.
GPT.
Yeah, I think I'm hearing a lot of guests who come on the podcast talk about Chat GPT and not that much about Google. I'm worried about Google, G Suite in the next couple of years. I hope they still stick around. But always, what is the best way people can reach out to you and know more about TripSider?
Through LinkedIn, I'm there, like Olga Bortnikova. You definitely can reach out me, and if I can be useful for you, welcome.
Sure, we'll put that in the show notes. Olga, thank you so much for taking on time and speaking to us. I really enjoyed my conversation with you.
Thank you for having me. Have a blast.